How to Lose Fat Faster, based on Andrew Huberman Lab Essentials. Hey, today we're diving into something many of us wonder about: how to lose body fat more effectively using real science. I'll break down the fascinating neuroscience behind fat loss that Andrew Huberman explains and give you actionable tools you can start using today. In today's episode, I'll reveal the mind-blowing discovery from neurobiologists that completely changes how we should approach fat loss: 4 science-based strategies that leverage your nervous system to automatically burn fat, even while you sleep. The fidgeting method that lets you burn hundreds of extra calories daily without any effort. These aren't random internet tips. These are scientifically validated methods based on breakthrough research from the world's leading universities. The nervous system, your fat-burning controller. Did you know your nervous system is actually the master controller of fat burning? Here's something amazing. Neurons, brain cells, actually connect directly to your fat tissue and control whether it gets burned or not. This is mind-blowing because most fat loss discussions focus only on diet or exercise, completely overlooking how your nervous system controls the whole process. Calories still matter, but there's more. Let's address the elephant in the room first. Yes, calories in versus calories out is still the fundamental formula for weight management. Eat more calories than you burn. Gain weight. Burn more calories than you eat. Lose weight. But the calories out part is where your nervous system plays a huge role, and where you have more control than you might think. How you actually burn fat simplified. Fat loss isn't just magical disappearing. It's a 2-step process. First, your body needs to release fat from fat cells. Then, your body has to actually burn that released fat. Both of these processes are controlled by a hormone called adrenaline, which your neurons release. So the secret? Do things that trigger this process. 4 powerful fat-burning tools. 1. The fidget method. This might sound weird, but scientists discovered something surprising. People who fidget throughout the day burn significantly more calories. These small movements, like bouncing your leg under your desk, standing up and pacing around, swiveling in your chair, they all activate those special neurons that release adrenaline straight into your fat. It's like mini workouts all day long. So instead of trying to sit perfectly still, move around. That's natural fat burning in action. 2. The strategic cold exposure. Cold exposure can dramatically increase fat burning, but most people do it completely wrong. The key is not just getting cold. It's the shivering that makes all the difference. Shivering triggers the release of a molecule called succinate that activates brown fat thermogenesis, your body burning fat to create heat. Try this protocol. Find water cold enough to make you uncomfortable. Temperature varies person to person. Get in until you start shivering, about 1 minute. Get out, but don't dry off. Wait 1 to 3 minutes. Get back in and reach shivering point again. Repeat 3 times total, 1 to 3 times per week. This in and out approach maximizes shivering and thermogenesis far better than staying in cold continuously. 3. The fasted exercise hack. The strategy: exercise in a fasted state, like first thing in the morning. Start with high-intensity exercise for 20 to 30 minutes. Weight training, HIIT, sprints. Follow with low-intensity exercise, walking, easy cycling. This sequence creates the perfect hormonal environment for fat burning because empty stomach, low insulin, easier fat release. Intense exercise depletes sugar stores and releases adrenaline. Remember, it's all about triggering those neurons to release epinephrine into your fat tissue. 4. Caffeine and mate timing. Certain compounds can significantly increase fat oxidation. Caffeine, 100 to 400 milligrams, 1 to 2 cups of coffee. 30 to 40 minutes before exercise increases fat burning by stimulating epinephrine release. Yerba mate contains compounds that increase GLP-1, which shifts metabolism toward fat burning. Drinking it before exercise is especially effective. Rest is part of the process. After intense exercise, your nervous system is still sending burn fat signals. That's why light activity after your workout, like walking, can give you extra burning. Also, good sleep is crucial. Your body does huge amounts of fat burning during sleep, especially after a training day. Quick quiz. What hormone controls both stages of fat burning? Why is shivering so important during cold baths? How does fidgeting throughout the day help with fat loss? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment.